Okay, hello and assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Asri bin Roslan and my metric number is 208447 and we are from group 3. Before we start our discussion, I would like to introduce my member group. So, yeah, Nazli.
Hi and good evening everyone. My name is Nazli bin Zakaria, metric number 208363. Okay, next, Fakullah.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Umar Fakullah bin Omar Haizan and my matrix number of 207639. Next.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Adli Hakim bin Baharum. My metric number is 20796.
Okay. And for our term for this discussion is zero waste, and the focus, the main focus that we should see is it difficult to practice zero waste in Malaysia? So before we start our discussion, I would like to tell about what is zero waste. Okay, firstly, zero waste is responsible production, consumption, reuse, and recover of product, packaging, and material without burning and with no discharge to land, water, or air that threaten the environment or human health. Okay, for my opinion, actually in my opinion, why I disagree, is it difficult to adopt Malaysia zero waste? This is because, for example, and actually this is my experience, use paper bag in addition to using plastic bag. The reason why it will be a plastic bag reduction measure that can benefit the world. Plus, it's easy to follow and get used to if this continue to be done. So how about you, Nazli?
For me, I agree with you, Nasri. I think the practice of zero waste is easy to implement in Malaysia. This is because I think this practice does not require excessive expenditure, but it can reduce the cost of daily expense. For example, we do not have to spend extra straw for our beverage, but we can only buy one straw metal that we can use it repeatedly. So we can reduce our cost in daily expense. This is what I think.
Okay, thank you, Nazli. And how about you, Farkumah?
For me, I agree with Nasri and Nazli because for me, based on condition of nation nowadays, I don't see any difficulties for doing zero waste lifestyle. We can just simply apply zero waste habit by just start doing it at our home. That's the easiest place, as you are able to control when and how you want to do the things and move forward from there. The example that I can choose for zero waste habit is we can apply at our home by planning our meal. Meal planning can really help streamline our grocery trip, trim food costs, and reduce waste by ensuring that you will use everything you purchase. By the way, I'm the only zero waste practitioner in my family. I manage my own waste creation and also having to do a lot of anticipating for my family creating waste and stepping in before it happened. It usually ends up with me sorting the trash, diverting food scrap from the trash to my compost bin. when the time by pass, I've seen them, which is my family, become more conscious of this little habit, and all of them pick it up for themselves. So all of them used to average one trash bag a day, but it is now one small first size bag every day, every few days. And that's why I think zero waste is very easy to implement at Malaysia nowadays. So what about you, Adli?
For me, I agree with all of you to some extent. Just like what Nasri said about using paper bags, and what Paula said about having a zero waste habit. Agree to that, but in my opinion, you see, uh, waste does not only come from an individual, because we only talk about individual, but most of waste in Malaysia come from industry, where they make plastic bags and so on. For example, you can see that there are a lot of uh, drink shops such as Tea Life and Chair Time, where they use a lot of plastic cups for their drinks, and also other shops use plastic cup and also plastic packaging for their foods, which contributes a lot of waste in Malaysia. So that's why I don't think it is easy to implement zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia, especially when the industry become bigger.
Okay, for Adli, you not disagree about the practice on zero waste in Malaysia, is it right?
Yes, I agree with this statement. It's difficult
Okay,
to-
sorry for disturbing. Actually, as you can see on the practice on zero waste in Malaysia, actually there are many types that we can do for like Nazli and Farkungah. And I think Nazli and Farkungah should agree with my opinion, and I also agree with their opinion, because actually they are not difficult to practice zero waste in Malaysia. How about Nazli and Farkungah?
Yeah, I think I still stick to my opinion, because in Selangor now have a curbside recycling pickup, and supermarket have been charging 20 cents for each plastic bag to discourage people from using them. So this is resulted in the majority of shoppers bringing their own shopping bag, and the Malaysian government has made some notable milestone this year. And for me, just look at how quickly the majority of the people learn to bring reusable bags once you impose a 20-cent tax on it in a supermarket. Majority among Malaysians are not burdened by the little tax charge imposed by the government. This effort will result in decrement in waste and also saving costs for Malaysians. So that's why I disagree with the statements of difficult. Disagree with the statement which said it is difficult to implement the zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia. So, what do you think again about the zero waste lifestyle again, Adli?
I I still agree with the statement. As you can see, Malaysian only do selective banning on plastic products. For example, they only ban plastic straws and also plastic bags, but then they didn't do they didn't do anything about plastic cups, plastic packaging, and other types of plastic uh, products lah, and which doesn't help in contributing zero waste lifestyle, especially among people that likes to eat outside and also buy uh, buy packed food.
So Adli, you still not agree you still agree about this difficult for zero waste in Malaysia.
Yes, yes. That's totally right.
So Nazli, can you help me for helping me for to help Adli for disagree about difficult zero waste in Malaysia? Can you give some your opinion?
Okay, in my experience, I have used my own water bottle and food container to reduce waste disposal like food, paper. For me, this practice is easy to do among Malaysian because I am a Malaysian too. Example I said before, we can buy a food container or metal cutlery like straw, spoon, instead of reducing waste while being able to reduce the cost of purchasing straws. Have like any initiative to reduce of waste of straw. That's why I think the this practice is easy.
Okay, so
What do you
Adli,
think, Nas?
So
are you
Adli, what
still
do you think?
are you
Okay,
still
so
agree or disagree?
I agree with Nazli's point where he said about how he use his own container, his own bottle when we buy food from outside. So I do think that way we can implement to make uh, zero lifestyle in Malaysia possible. So I disagree with the statement or discussion.
Okay, for all for all is disagree about the practice on zero waste in Malaysia. So the conclusion that I can conclude is actually zero waste can be easy to practice in Malaysia because there are many types, tricks, and many ways that we can see like recycle, replace, and for Nazli by using a paper straw, and for Farfungoh has been with their experience and support with their family. So actually zero waste is very super easily lah can do in Malaysia. Okay,
Yeah, I agree with Nasri.
That's right. That's right.
so Adli, okay?
Okay, okay. I
All
agree
right.
with you.
So I would like to end our discussion lah. Okay, so thank you.
So thank you guys.
Thank you.
You.